One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out loud, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
So boys need a gay mentor like he had, a gay professor. No, sirree, Bob. No, sir. We don't. Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. Who does that training? Parents, dad and mom. That's who does the training. That training starts at home with parents, as my parent did, model love, not strangers, trying to reshape identity. That's not what it was. I grew up, even though my dad was not the affectionate type, I've said many times, I can't recall, my dad is now deceased and my mom is as well, but I can't recall ever a time when my dad ever said, son, I love you. I knew he did. He provided, he worked, he did all the things that we needed for a dad to do, to protect and provide. Mom, she was there. She also worked, but she was that person that embodied love and compassion and kindness. And my dad was a disciplinarian. We had both. And I can tell you, 6 of us, well, 5 now, since one of my siblings have died. But I can tell you, we were taught, modeled or taught directly and through the scriptures about how to do this whole thing. So one thing, my dad, even though he was not a hands-on and he worked a lot, he worked a lot like many dads do. And of course, many wives, many moms do as well. So I'm not minimizing that, but for the most part, dads are the ones who tend to be that way. And so I understand that sometimes, and I'm going to agree partly, but I'm going to disagree as well with what President Obama said about why dads need then to kind of outsource part of their fathering. So he said in this clip that he can't be everything. I agree in principle, but I don't agree in the concept or the context in what he's presented as. Maybe not, dad can't be everything, but God never said he had to be. He never said he had to be everything. God said he needs to be present, not to be everything. No father can be everything. And no one expects a father to be everything. But being present, his presence teaches so much for that boy, that child. As a dad myself, for me and my son and my daughter, being present to know that I love them and demonstrating their love for their mom, my wife, and vice versa. Those are the things that communicates what it looks like to love, to have empathy, to listen, to communicate, to show compassion, to share, all of those things. We don't need to have it outsourced to someone who may muddy the water like he's suggesting. There's a slippery slope of what I call surrogate mentors. And as he suggests, this professor of his, that professor became a kind of a surrogate father. Could it be that his dad wasn't around, so he needed that professor, that dad figure? If that's the case, sir, speak for yourself. You might have needed that, but don't think the rest of us do. Now he's encouraging other dads to outsource that role. Are you kidding me? That's borderline grooming wouldn't you say? It's a slippery slope that opens up a world of confusion when that child tries to build their own marriage someday. One of the goals of this channel is to help you connect with your husband so you both can stand strong and be the balanced parenting environment your children need, especially your boys. So I hope this is encouraging and helpful, and something that was said resonated with you. And if it did, and you want to raise godly kids while strengthening your marriage and connecting with your husband and being united as one for a strong front for your family, and you have been trying to figure out a way to do that because you don't want to be seen as this nagging wife, as this one. No, you want to see as a respectful and supporting wife, and you are wondering how to do that well. Of course, you could get my book, but on the other hand, you could also join my waitlist for my free webinar, How to Reconnect with Your Husband Without Feeling Like You're the Only One Trying. It's real talk for real wives like you. So if you are interested in that, let me encourage you to join today by going to buildyourhappiermarriage.com/waitlist. buildyourhappiermarriage.com/waitlist. And if you do that, I'll send you a booklet entitled Recommit, a quick guide for wives who feel like they're doing it all, and 3 proven methods I have in that little book. Very short, but I send it to you just for signing up. Let's build marriages that reflect God's original design and stand against this kind of, I would say, hellish kind of suggestion. And I don't apologize for saying that. We're in a battle. So, Psalm 127 verse 1 says, unless the Lord builds the house, your house, my house, all of us labor in vain who build it. So let's stop building on confusion and let's build on Christ. And remember, you're one connection skill away from a joy-filled, stronger marriage. Let me say thank you for watching today, and I hope that this was helpful. And I will encourage you to watch this other video right here, where I went into a recent event of a CEO who actually blew it because of one moment, one hug, and you will want to see it right here. And also, I want to encourage you, if you would like to have a channel that gives you more about a devotional and a prayer for your family, let me encourage you to go to the channel, this YouTube channel at youtube.com/@peacefulhomeprayers. You will find a prayer or a devotion that I believe will be very helpful for you. So let's go over there. Again, now watch this video. May God bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, and may your family and your relationship become so strong and united as a front that suggestions like these will not interfere, will not find its way into your family. God bless you. Now see you on the next video. God bless. Peace out.